Hey, what's up, Virgo? Robin here with AriesFireTarot, guys. Thanks so much for joining me on the channel today. So it's time for July bonus read. So what that basically means is I do a really way out there type of tarot card reading once a month. So it doesn't matter when you find this video. If you were brought here to watch it, there's definitely a message here for you. So the spread I'm using is called Inner Demons. So this is going to look at sort of the dark aspect of your personality and maybe any inner demon that you might have. And everybody has a dark half, you guys. Everybody has a dark side. And it's just learning to understand them so that you guys can walk in tandem instead of having your darkness trip you. So anyway, I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot to do this reading for you guys. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope it resonates, and I hope you get something out of it. And definitely let me know down below in the comments what you think, guys. And just so you know, if you're interested in whatever type of tarot spread for a general reading, let me know. My email's in the description box. You can shoot me a link, and I'll definitely work it into the rotation if I find it, interesting. So let's have a look at your darkest aspect here. And I see this one card pop out, so I'm going to grab it because it feels like that's the one. Your darkest aspect, Virgo. Let's have a peek. Oh, but I love this card. I love this card. Nine of Pentacles. All right, so maybe you're a little bit too concerned about money. I'm getting a Shania Twain song in my head, and I know somebody commented that they wanted me to stop quoting lyrics, but I can't help it. They pop into my head. It's part of the feedback I get from spirit. That don't impress me much. So could be a little bit of a tendency to gloss over what is really important and just look at the money, right? Like, look at this character in the Nine of Pentacles, how she's just sort of swishing through, and she's completely aware of how seductive she is. So, and she's looking right at you. She's coming for you, and she's got that temptress sort of, oh, how you doing? And she really just wants to beguile and bedazzle with the financial aspect. So, not always an attractive quality. I don't think there's anything wrong. Hold on. Yeesh. Coughing fit. So, honestly, everybody needs money. Everybody should have money. But having it as the sole goal, or having other things sort of disappear because money is at the top of the pyramid, that's a little bit... I'm getting the word ugly, and it can be, It can be. So let's see what areas of your life is most affected by this aspect. And I believe everybody sort of goes through a period. And, I just don't want you guys to be offended by this advice, because this is your inner demons, right? So, and you want to have a look at those and crack the, the light into what's going on here. So here we have the King of Cups. So what area of your life is being most affected by this aspect with the King of Cups? This guy is going to receive really, really interesting and creative advice from Spirit. So the pursuit of the bankroll can really limit messages that are coming in that are going to be of higher value. And things really matter to the heart. And when you start to follow your heart, follow your bliss, and follow your joy, the money follows. It's not the other way around, right? So Oprah Winfrey does some really inspirational talks on, how she just lets her heart open with love. And she's a billionaire, so money should be in the passenger seat. You should be in the driver's wheel with your faith and your goals. But I see to some extent that is being blocked a little bit because the money is the number one goal. And this might not even be something that you guys are aware of, because it is your dark self, you know, and it could be driving you in ways that you're not even aware of. So that's why I'm doing these readings. So the next card, guys, is going to look at your inner demon, and this should be fascinating. So we have the Justice card. All right. So does anybody feel like I deserve this? I deserve what's coming to me? I'm getting kind of like a gangster, and not like modern day gangster, but you know, the 1920s gangster, Bugsy Siegel, you know. Look, there's a really dark aspect of the financial. This is really, really deep here, what I'm seeing here, guys. And there's a drive that's coming from somewhere that I don't quite feel belongs to you. And thinking that money is owed to you just because you woke up, or you deserve more. It's really blocking out your basic chi, you know, your basic spirituality. It's more of a demand of the universe because you merely exist than feeling like finance is a blessing. Let me pull another card. How do you understand the demon to accept and heal? So we have the Page of Pentacles. So you've really got an underlying tone here of wealth and abundance, you know. But there's different messages coming in here for you guys to listen to, other than I deserve money, you know, money, 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 money. And some of you could be poor right now. You could have grown up poor. You could have had really poor parents. You know, I get it. I've been there too. But there's a different way to go about things, and it's to have a softer approach. And I really feel like there's this undertone within you that keeps on driving you and to really not make decisions from the heart, but rather from the wallet. And I see it consistently getting you into places where you're not happy. And that's because money is the main consideration. So, you know, people say that money is the root of all evil, but that's not true. People are the root of all evil. And money is a blessing, and it comes in response to the amount of love that you share, as well as how hard that you work from goal setting. But I'm seeing here a real heat and kind of an anger towards money and chasing it, and maybe chasing other forms of abundance. So it's been a very difficult ride for you, and it feels like just as you start to attain something, you slip back down. It was Bob Marley that said that money is just numbers, and numbers are infinite. So if you're always chasing money, you'll never be happy because numbers never end. So there's a bit of a reformation to be done here, and different messages regarding your health, wealth, and abundance from the Page of Pentacles, you know, and it could be something from your inner child here too. Messages that, again, you were born into or were trained to listen to, that you can't be happy without money. Something going on here, you guys, that when you start to understand what drives you financially, you might be able to change the way you approach it and draw in better opportunities for yourself. So let's see how you can overcome this demon and darkness. All right, so let's do a deck cut here. All right, so we do have the Hermit card. So this kind of represents more or less a spiritual journey and going inside you and really what makes you tick. And I think that, you know, being in a poverty situation really changes the way that people receive money, the way that people understand money, the way that people chase money. And again, people say that money isn't everything. Well, it is if you've never had any, you know. So but it's like just going about it a little bit wrong. So going in and looking at yourself and what your driving force is, and how you can listen to spirit and these messages coming in for you in a different way, because they've got something to tell you. You know, and these two female characters are incredibly powerful. So there could also be somebody that was controlling the purse strings, or still is, that is a strong female energy and not allowing you to have enough. And maybe there's a different way for you to approach this person now. But there's definitely messages from your spirit guides available to you about how you can go and access higher reserves of wealth and abundance. You just have to go intentionally listen to them. Like maybe do a meditation and ask that question before you sit down and meditate, and then allow yourself a few days for those messages to come in, because just the sort of the blunt force way of pursuing it, it's not going to have any long-term success, and you're going to end up miserable. So don't let money be your demon, because money is such a blessing. And I can tell from these cards that you'd like a little bit more of it, and you're certainly deserving of it. So anyway, interesting, guys, and I'm going to wrap it up, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye.